In the early days, after making some of my very first prototypes, I went to the New York Toy Fair, which is the biggest industry trade show that happens every year. And I was hoping to go and show my prototypes to people, and I was really looking for a mentor. And that was when I faced my first challenge and kind of realization that the toy industry is controlled by white men who they looked at me like I was crazy. And they said, don't you know that girls like dolls and boys like building? And they said that you can't fight nature. And they genuinely believed that there are innate play patterns and that like girls are just never going to want to play that way. And I was pretty shocked and kind of leaving there feeling really dejected and starting to question myself. But what ended up happening was right after the toy fair, I actually went to a conference for social entrepreneurs. And that's when I surrounded myself with a bunch of young people who are really passionate about changing the world and wanting to start companies. And I got up in front of the room and presented my idea to them. And rather than the sort of rejection that I faced at the toy fair, I actually had a room full of 100 people who stood to their feet cheering. And I had a line out the door of people who wanted to get involved. And that was my first sort of test as an entrepreneur, was having the ability to kind of let these people get involved and figure out stuff for them to do. And all of a sudden, every day, like 7 days a week, 24/7, I had these volunteers coming in and out of my house, helping me make prototypes, test them with kids, make iterations, and they were just doing it with their free time because we all sort of shared this passion that we wanted to change things.